What does Oklahoma City have going for it after dropping those 2 games in Salt Lake City? Well, amongst other things, it's got the play of Russell Westbrook trying to get the crowd fired up here. Westbrook has been under his season averages. Paul George, though, coming off of his second 30-point performance of this series. Thunder with a 1-point lead and possession as we reach the midpoint of the first quarter. Adams skying for the lob. Flushing on the pass from Westbrook. Off the screen from Adams. Westbrook rattles one home. A wide open corner 3 for Crowder.
And there's that rotation. You know, you have to figure out the rotations early in the ball game. If Rudy Gobert's running down Main Street, someone has to get him, or there's a shooter open somewhere.
Wide open 3 for Pro. He's got it. Westbrook found him in the corner. And the Thunder gets it right back. Westbrook crosses over. Mitchell funnels him left. Russell able to power his way back and score. Jerebko switches. Westbrook pulls up and scores to make it an 8-point game at 39-31.
And you get a mismatch between Russell Westbrook and Jerebko. Well, you saw the results.
Westbrook exploding to the rim and scores. Westbrook and Mitchell flat-footed, rises, fires, and scores. Anthony off the screen from Adams scores. Long 2-point goal for Carmelo Anthony. Rubio checked at the 3-point line. Crowder steps back from beyond the arc, and he drains another one. 12 made 3-pointers. And Utah's lead, 3.5 minutes into the second half, has swelled from 15 to 25. Off the screen, Westbrook scores for 3. Skip pass to the far corner. Ingles for 3. No. Joe Ingles with 4 makes from beyond the arc. That is a career high for him in 3 straight games now.
He's one of those guys who's a standstill shooter.
He can't get out to Westbrook, who knocks it down from beyond the arc. All of a sudden, there's a little bit of life in this crowd. Quinn Snyder springing off the Utah bench, calling timeout as Russ, with consecutive 3s, makes it an 18-point game. Off the screen from Adams. Russell scores again. Mitchell pulls up for 3. Really brought rain with that shot, and all of a sudden Utah has lost its touch beyond the arc, leaving the door open for this rally led by Russell Westbrook. It's a 13-point game, and Quinn Snyder back off the bench, calling a Utah Jazz timeout. Jazz have missed 6 of their last 7 shots, and Crowder turns it over. Westbrook leading an odd-man break all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. Free throws coming for the defending MVP. Mitchell setting up Grant, pulling away. Russell with the rebound, his 9th of the ball game.
Excellent job by Arenas, just pushing Favors off that rebound just enough.
Russell pulls up and he's fouled. One over by O'Neal, and Westbrook back to the stripe with a chance to cut this to a single-digit ball game after the Thunder had trailed by as many as 25. Arenas challenged and blocked by Udo. Shot clock didn't reset. Thunder's going to have to hurry. Westbrook off the flyby, scores for 3.
Right now, Russell Westbrook is having the kind of game that Paul George had in Game 1 in this 3rd quarter alone.
He's got 14 points. Russell with 3 makes from beyond the arc as part of that. The challenge by Mitchell. The Thunder with a stop. George out in front of the defense. And it's a one-possession game at 78-75. Listen to the crowd. Crowder driving, coming up short. Off the challenge by Adams. Westbrook for 3. Scores! All the way back from 25 points down. Westbrook for the lead. No. Adams and Westbrook combining to put the Thunder on the high side. And after the play, Adams and Jay Crowder jawing at one another. Crowder ejected in the last game. 8 technical fouls were issued in Game 4.
Well, you see there, Jay Crowder's just holding his arm. I mean, and you know, he kind of chucked him. I think the official need to take a look at that.
I'm pretty sure that they will go and consult with the crew in the NBA Replay Center.
Well, watch Crowder. He's got his arm. He's holding with both arms. Steve, I don't know why they can't call a foul right there. Steven Adams can't even raise his right arm. And then you see this little shot here. As he's holding his arm, he just pushes him away. He said, look, man.
But they settle it the way you always love to see him settle it. Double technical fouls on Crowder and Adams.
See, people don't understand what Steven Adams had to go through. You see that play right there? He was held the entire time.
O'Neal denied by Abrinas as the shot clock expires. Rubio scores for 3. Westbrook cocking the hammer and pulling the trigger. A beautiful screen set by Adams.
Wow. He just went down Main Street and just punished the rim.
Westbrook feeding St. Grant on the pick and roll to lead the Thunder 3 points to the good at 88-85. Westbrook attacking, setting up Adams to reestablish that 3-point lead at 90-87. Now Adams getting a little bit busy. Adams screens first for George, then for Russ for 3. Bang! Westbrook is out of his mind, speaking in tongues as he heads back up the floor with 39 points, including 5 made threes. Abrinas with the big block on Mitchell.
Wow, just using his length that time, kept him in front of him.
The drive, the kick, Abrinas, Senor! Westbrook finds a seam and scores again. Russ with 41 points. Westbrook off the glass, he scores. And it's a 7-point game. Westbrook at the free throw line. Why not? Why not? Russell fouled in the act. Both teams are now out of fouls here with 1:33 remaining in regulation. The Thunder has come all the way back from 25 points down in the third quarter. Westbrook spotting up and scoring from the elbow. And Steven Adams is having the game of his life in terms of setting screens. How many baskets scored by Westbrook or Paul George here in the second half have come off screens from the big Kiwi? The Thunder sitting pretty after a massive comeback. A 33-point turnaround, and we are going back to Salt Lake City. Listen to this crowd.